Good afternoon, anglers. This is Anglers 48 coming to you from far Texas. Thank you for joining me. What's in store? We're getting ready. We're planning. We're loading everything for tomorrow's fishing trip. I just wanted to say Happy New Year. I hope your 2023 year goes by very nicely. After a long week at work, finally we're taking care of some things. I'm gonna be talking about what I'm gonna be using, I'm gonna be fishing, and a couple of other things. To start off with, I'm gonna be prepping the kayak right there. I got the batteries doing their thing. We're charging the batteries. We're gonna be taking a couple of poles. And where are we gonna be going? We're gonna be going to Port Mansfield, Texas. I'm loading the kayak. The wind speed should be between 4 and 5 miles an hour. We're starting at those wind speeds. We just had a cool front come in. It is a little bit breezy right now, but the winds should die down as the evening comes to a close. This is what we're looking at. I haven't talked about it in a while. I have the Orange Crush right here. This is my go-to fishing rod and reel. It's a Creed LTD 3000, a very smooth reel right here. It's a combo, so I have it on a 7-foot rod. Fishing off with a 10-pound test line. Very good. I've caught some really big fish with this 10-pound test line. I'm gonna be utilizing artificial. I'm gonna be using some cut bait. And I'm gonna be trying for the first time. I'm gonna be trying the DOA lures right here. I'm gonna be using these right here. RGV off the hook, as the YouTuber, he says that they're very good. So I'm putting if he says that they're good and that they're working, I believe him. So I'm gonna utilize the bone color. I'm a big fan of the bone color right here. It works in any condition of water, light, murky. So that's what I'm going to be using. Last week, excuse me, got some foulies here. Last week when I went fishing, I got skunked. It happens sometimes. You're gonna be out there and you're gonna have some good success. Other times it's gonna be a grind. It's gonna be a little bit tough, and that's what I found out. I was able to see some black drum, some big size black drum, getting a suntan there in the water. I was able to see them. They weren't biting, obviously, but that's okay. That's fine. You are gonna have some of those days where it's just a grind. It's a beautiful day, but nothing is biting. So the kayak, once again, is right here. I'm gonna load it up. If I see that it's a little windy, I'm not gonna take it down. If I see that it's a perfect day, I'm gonna obviously use it. I'm gonna see if I can. I'll debate whether to target the north side of Port Mansfield or the south side of Port Mansfield. When out on the kayak, it's super very important that you take your paddles, and it's a jungled mess right here, but I always have my paddles and my anchor. Those two things I never remove from the kayak. They always stay there. It happened to me once where I'm using the same anchor for my bass boat that I do for my kayak, and I get to Port Mansfield without an anchor. That was a terrible fishing day. You can't do too much. You want to fish a spot and you're drifting. So your paddles and your anchor. We got two viewers right there. Once again, guys, greatly appreciate you guys tuning in. Haven't done a live feed in a long time. Sometimes it's just an exhausting week at work, and I don't get to come out here and let you guys know what's going on. So what are we looking forward to in 2023? Port Mansfield left on fire, and it started on fire for Anglers 48. I was getting into some of the fish. Always, very good. I've been wanting to hit Arroyo City. Angler Moreno Anglers, he's been tearing it up in Arroyo City. Props to him. Great work, Moreno. But the type of fishing that I like to do at in Arroyo City on the kayak, it involves me waiting, toting the kayak around. The ground isn't as hard as I would want to, and chances are all I would be getting would be trout. Reds, I would have to go a little deeper to the bay to get on the reds, and I don't want to really go all the way to the Y. So I want to be able to target red, trout, and flounder. Okay, I was able to. And there is Moreno Anglers. He just uploaded a video. Check out his channel. He was with his family at Arroyo City. He always has fun taking his family, and that's always a good thing. What else? I utilized the K Wiggler. If you guys are familiar with K Wiggler, this is it right here. It didn't work out for me. I've seen K Wigglers, their channel, and they do really well with it. Maybe the fish weren't biting on artificial. I didn't see too many people coming out with fish, so I won't shy away from using the K Wiggler. But once again, going back, RGV Off the Hook on his video said that the DOA is a deadly lure. It's a very good lure. If you want a lure to use the DOA. Okay, right there. And you can get these at your local Walmart or Academy. I may utilize if I get into the trout. Like, let's say I get into the trout, I get the limit, then I'll exit the water and with cut bait, pick a spot and target the redfish. So that's what I'm gonna do if I get the limit of trout. If I don't get the limit of trout, I'm gonna continue targeting trout and flounder and red with the artificial. I'm not gonna shy away from getting to the store and buying live shrimp. Live shrimp has been the ticket for these last fishing trips for Anglers 48. Joe Gonzalez, hey Joe, thank you for commenting. Joe Gonzalez, he indicated that he wanted to kind of use the same bait that I was using. It was live shrimp. Try it out. So when we hit the water, especially on a kayak, we want to utilize the live vest. You need the live vest. The law requires that you take your whistle. You need a sound producing device. Any sound producing device. It could be a horn, an air horn, or a whistle. Live vest. Those are mandated by the game warden. Lights. You need lights if you're fishing at night. Always carry them. Sometimes you may get stopped by the Coast Guard. Coast Guard may ask for them. Flashlight will do for a kayak. Now, if it's a boat, take something good. Always keep lights in there. Keep working lights in there. So I'm gonna be towing the kayak around. I'm not sure if I'm gonna hit the west side, the north side, or the south side. I have thought about going to South Padre Island, but I want to give it some time. Maybe late February, early March. Maybe target that area because I'm not sure on the tide. The tide may be pretty bad out there, and I don't want to make the trip over there and have it. Because when the tide is bad in SPI, I mean, there's no way you can fish. There's no way you can drag the kayak or walk. You have to walk like 5 blocks just to get to the water. So even though I do want to head out there, I just no. It's a risk. If I hit the south side, I'm risking getting skunked again. I am risking that. But on the north side, we're getting quite a bit of people. The pier is already open. There's more traffic. So we got that right there. The tracker, I've only used it once this year. In 2022, I only used it one time. So it's there. Hopefully during spring break, maybe there will be a day that it's going to be nice and beautiful. I'll get my partner in crime, Tony, to take it out. So, but I want to get things going, guys. Last thing that I want to talk about is I want to thank every single one of you who has subscribed to my channel. We have reached the 700 subscriber mark, and I'm so happy for that. Really grateful. Trying to get you guys content every week. When I'm not working, I try to go there twice a week. Sometimes I get skunked, and unfortunately I may not put anything up, but for the most part I'm working. I'm trying different things, different lures. So yeah, thank you once again for subscribing to my channel, Anglers 48. If this is catching you as new and you like it, please hit the subscribe button. If you wish to comment, leave a comment there. I would greatly appreciate it. And yes, until next time, from far Texas, Anglers 48 signing off.